Hello, this is Gene Thorpe, Little Red Rooster TV, and what I was going to do today is talk to you about, about 7 of my favorite YouTube guitar teachers that are out there and music theory teachers that are out there. And I wanted to start because with, being entertained and impressed, the most impressive one for me is a little fellow named Adrian from a YouTube channel called Anyone Can Play the Guitar. And Adrian is over in the United Kingdom. And gosh, he's just got such a wonderful style, fluid style. He makes it look effortless, and he uses really cool guitars. I really like watching him play. So do check Adrian out. And then a person that I know, and I know him really well, I'm going to interview him one of these days, is a fellow named Michael Gregory. Michael Gregory is kind of a guitar savant to me. I mean, when he was young, he came out when he was very young and just could play. He seemed to have a command of music theory and cool licks and all that kind of stuff. And he's got, so it's called Michael Gregory. And he's got lots of videos playing all different types of songs. So I will go on and just watch him play. And by watching him play, you can see how he'll use alternative chords and various different things. And I've learned a lot from watching Michael Gregory. 3, there's a guy that's got a channel called My Twangy Guitar. And all you can see when you watch this channel are these incredible old Telecasters, Gretsches, Epiphones, just wonderful rockabilly type guitars. And all you can really see is his hands and the guitar, because I think he wears black or whatever, and it's a very interesting channel. And the other thing I like is he doesn't play the songs exactly the way they are. I don't think he gets as many copyright issues with YouTube and that type of thing, because he changes them around, makes them his own. But you can find, Creedence Clearwater solos, honky tonk, really classic guitar things, Freddie King, B.B. King licks, and that type of thing. My Twangy Guitar is just one of my favorite ones. 4, a fellow, I believe he lives in Florida, and the way that I found him was I've always been infatuated with the song Rock Around the Clock, because the guitar solo is so, man, it's just such a great solo. And so there's this fellow named Damian Bachi, and it's spelled B-A-C-C-I. That's how you spell his last name. And he's rockabilly. He plays Gretsch guitars and various different things. He's a very nice personality. Sometimes you'll get to see him travel to like Memphis or something like that. But he's a wonderful guitar player, and I definitely recommend him. And let's see, 5, I would say Michael Davids. And Michael Davids was a guitar teacher. He talks in his channel. He's got over 2 million subscribers, maybe 2 point something by now. And he almost got fired being a guitar teacher. And that would have been a shame. He started out as a bass player. And this guy, not only does he play the guitar incredibly well, but his photography is incredible. And you can watch him on that channel go from being in a very small contained area to where he talks about moving into his new house and having a much better studio. And so he's kind of a combination of guitar, theory, and photography. Very, very interesting guy. So Michael Davids. And 6, a fellow named that calls himself the Guitar Pilgrim. And he is just another incredible guitar player, very interesting character, keeps your attention all the time he's talking to you. And I love it because he'll break down things why B.B. King is badass, or why, this guy and that guy. And he's just very, very, very cool. And then last but not least is Rick Biato. And Rick Biato was a record producer, but I think he basically started out maybe as keyboards, then became a guitar player, guitar teacher, producer, has written a platinum song. He's known all over the world and has some of the top guitar players in the world on his show. And he has a segment where he says, why is this song great? And he might talk about Elton John or Beatles or just about anybody and breaks them down. Once again, I use the term reverse engineering and explains them. Talks about pitch, talks about music theory. So those are my top 7 YouTube. Oh, I have to mention Marty Music. So Marty would be number 8. And Marty Music is a fellow that I think he's every man's guitar player. He, kind of strums along. He's not like, Fluid or any of that, but he is so down to earth. And I think he brings a lot of people into the guitar realm. So this is Gene Thorpe and Little Red Rooster TV, and I've just given you my top 8 YouTube guitar teachers. Thank you.